told you about this, but I had like the weirdest dream this week when we were getting the carpets cleaned.
Did you screw G?
No. Oh. It was so weird.
That wouldn't be that weird.
So we got our carpets cleaned like on Tuesday. So we had to move all the furniture out into the kitchen, like all the couches and all that. And as they were doing it, it took them like an hour and a half. And then after that, I decided to take a nap. And as I was taking the nap, I had the most bizarre dream I think that I've ever had in my life. And it was weird because I would set my timer or my alarm for like 30 minutes. I would wake up and set another timer for 30 more minutes. And whenever I would go set it back, I would go back into that that same dream. So what had happened was, I believe I was set in London, I believe. It was cobblestone roads and everything. And for some reason, me and our other brother, Eric, were just in our room eating hot dogs, right? Like, just there was a bunch of hot dogs on the bed. And then as I was eating, I ate one, and then I went to go get another one. And I ate that one. And I believe what happened was I reached for them again, and all of a sudden there's like a bunch of like chili on my bed. Like, you know how you make like a chili dog? It was just on the bed. And then I looked back again, and then it was just, I was engulfed in chili. Like, and then I woke up because I was like so in fear. And I was like, what the fuck? So I go back to sleep again. And then when that happens, I visit home here. And my mother's like, hey, can you go dig a hole, like a moat type of thing for the fish? I was like, the fish? What are you talking? So I miraculously go out there and start digging. And I'm digging this hole. And I look like to the side because something made a noise. And then I look back at the hole, and the moat is already made. And I'm like, the hell? So I look like around and around. And then all of a sudden I look back at the hole, and it's full of giant goldfish. And then all of a sudden, my body just collapses, and I'm eaten by all these fish and swarmed around. So I'm like, the fuck is this? So I woke up and I'm like, all right, no more naps. I cannot do this.
I thought you were going to say the moat's full of chili.
Oh, no,
That's what I was hoping for.
No, but it's just like stuff just kept appearing. Whenever I would like leave my task or stop looking at my task that I had to do, stuff would just appear. And it freaked me the fuck out because, one, it kept happening. Two, I kept going back into the same dream when I was napping. I was like, that's never happened before, though. Now, like, Michael, you have crazy dreams, but I don't think that's ever happened to you, right? Like, you go back into the same dream.
Statement.
Yeah, I've loaded back into dreams before. Like, I have one and I'm like, whoa. And then I go back to sleep, same dream.
Okay, but that's when you're, like, at night, right? Like, going to bed. Like, not like a nap.
I mean, sleeping is sleeping.
No. There's a difference between nap and sleep, bro.
Okay. Well, your difference is wrong. You're saying a nap. You're saying I could just go to sleep during the day, and that's a nap. It's sleep.
30
a nap
minutes?
Is like a short...
For 30 minutes?
Yes.
No, that's not like sleep, right? Isn't that just like napping?
That's a nap, but if you go any past that, that's sleep.
But if you keep waking up every 30 minutes and go back to a nap, is that still a nap?
You're just sleeping. You're just sleeping. Come on.
But it doesn't take like a certain amount of time.
It doesn't determine. No. If you nap for 15 minutes, that means you go to sleep for 15 minutes and wake up and stay awake until normal sleep hours.
But what if you keep waking up? But doesn't it give you like an
sleeping.
amount of time before it considers sleep?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
That's not what I've heard,
you have
though.
It backwards. It doesn't matter if you keep just waking up from sleep. Like, oh, that was a small nap. Oh, that was a nap. That was a nap. Nope. If you keep going back to sleep, that makes it sleep.
Okay.
If you only go to sleep once for a little bit and wake up and keep going, that's a nap. Well, you've had the definition for nap so wrong for many years.
So what's a nap then? Just like 20 minutes and that's it? You wake up and then get up and
stay
do
up.
Shit? So I guess I was just like breaking up my sleep then. But waking up to set my alarm again.
Breaking up for like under 60 seconds, yes.
Yes. So that's just sleep then. What I was doing. What, did I sound crazy?
Yeah, like you were saying, like, I just keep taking a nap and a nap and a nap.
Much things you do, you are a psycho. And these dreams of yours, very insane. The chili thing. It sounded like you killed someone. There's a chili here. You're drenched in chili falling from the ceiling or whatever the hell.
Yeah, he's just in chili.
But wasn't that just so weird though? Like I was just like about to like wake up and cry. Like it was so bad. Like I did not want to be a part of that. And I kept thinking, like, if I go back to bed, well, I already woken up from that dream. There's no way I can load it back up again. Sure as hell, it kept loading back up. I'm like, oh my god, dude, this is fucking stupid. So I just decided... He wasn't there. So I just decided, you know what, I can't go back to bed. I gotta go do something because this is horrible. I'm freaking myself out. Because I was in a house, I think it might have been because I was in the kitchen, surrounded by food and stuff like that. Because I've never, like... No, but I didn't smell anything, but just, like, I think being in that position...
Being in the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
Being in the eating room.
Mm-hmm.
Triggered his brain.
Chili wanted to kill you then.
Yeah.
Because you're on its turf.
But, I mean, I don't get dreams like that when I'm just in my, like, my bed. That's never happened before. This one was just weird, dude.
Because you're in your sleep spot. You're in your eat spot over there.
Uh-huh. So I guess my eat and my sleep are the same place then. Maybe that's just...
Your nap was in the kitchen?
Yeah. It was in the kitchen, yeah. Because I remember...
Like, making chili and then you took a little
I did.
nap?
I wasn't making any food. I just decided to take a nap there because all the furniture was in there. And I wasn't going to go to my bed to go to bed. I was just going to take a nap on the couch. But I guess being surrounded by all that food triggered my, my mind. So it just went wild.
Now, why do you think Chili was a negative presence in your dream? Like,
Dude,
what happened between you and Chili?
Nothing.
How come you didn't eat yourself out of the...
I was so terrified of what I was seeing. I had never had a dream like that in my life, where stuff just appeared from, like, looking one place back to the place I was looking at. I'd never had that before in my life. I was legitimately scared. It was like almost like a nightmare. I think I told you it was a nightmare. Like, I just kept waking up and, like, in a panic. And that happened a couple more times, but I don't remember that. Like, I just remember those two instances. But, boy, dude, that was crazy.
Well, I've never been scared of chili, but that is an interesting nightmare of yours, Alex.
Right, dude? Mm-hmm. Fuck, dude.
Nightmares.
Nightmares.
Yeah.
You had a sleepless night. The chili was after you.
Multiple, yeah. Fuck yeah. It was so bad. I don't know if, like, you've ever had a dream like that before?
Of, like...
Constantly, like, waking up from it.
No.
Going back into it.
Nope. If I've gone back to a dream, but, like, only once.
Mm.
Like, I'll wake up, like, from sleep,
Yeah,
at, like, it's say, like, 6 a.m. or something. Like, I can go to sleep again. And then I'm back in it. But that's it.
Holy shit. That's weird. And that's happened to you, right, Michael? Same, like, in the same night.
Yes. Usually it's not good dreams. They're bad ones. And more like something's actually trying to hurt me, not just, like, Chili's there. And not that yours isn't scary. I feel like the way you're describing yours is very common. Like, things are just popping up all over the place. I don't know how you normally dream, but I feel like that's pretty common. Like, dreams don't make sense.
A lot of my dreams, like, lately, like, and I barely have any, but, like, when they are, I'm usually falling, and then I wake up. Like, I don't know why that's a common thing for me. Like, I'm just falling from something, and then the shock of that wakes me up. Like, I don't have, like, weird-ass dreams. Possibly.
And you keep crashing.
You're falling.
Either I crashed or I had to eject from my plane, and then my chute doesn't work, or something like that. I don't know. But that's just been happening.
It's not that much better.
I know it's not better, but it's not as bad as crashing the plane.
The plane itself is crashed.
Or I've been shot down, though.
Oh.
That could be another thing. Like, I just get shot down.
I want you to live out, like, a whole thing. Like, you're a pilot, you get shot down, taken prisoner, prisoner of war, and they execute you, and then you wake up. It's like a whole life.
But it's like 20 years of you being a prisoner.
Yeah.
And it feels like 20 years. Then you wake up, and you're just you. You're like, oh, my God. That was 20 years.
Andrew, so good to see you finally.
I've had a dream. I remember it, like, trying to, like, thinking that this has got to be a dream, but I couldn't wake up from it. Like, it took me a while to get out of it. I was like, I kept saying to myself, this is a dream, this is a dream, this is a dream. Could not wake up. And then miraculously, I just, like, don't even think about it like that. I just let it play out, and then I'm awake. I'm like, oh, thank God it was a dream, because I was about to fucking have a heart attack.
Wow.
God, yeah.
Well, what an intro that was. Alex.
Yep.
We have a shitload of stuff that happened this week.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to talk about games first or movies?
I think we should talk about games.
Games?
We should talk about games, yeah. Because the movies is just announcements. The games,
they're
some
pretty
of the games
big announcements, bro.
True, but one of the games is already out in the wild, so we can talk about that. You're talking about Cyberpunk?
None of us have played it, I think.
The what?
I said none of us have played it, I think.
But there's enough out there to read about.
We'll just talk
stuff.
about what we've seen.
What we've seen. You were about to buy it. I don't know why you didn't buy it.
I told you I'm playing a different game. I want to beat that game first.
But last week you said I'm gonna buy Cyberpunk.
Well, I wasn't thinking.
And talk to some sense into that boy.
Yeah,
But it's
Alex,
okay. It's
buying
okay. It's
it.
okay. It's okay.
Well, Alex, what do you think of Cyberpunk? Of what you've seen since we haven't played it?
Well, from what I've seen, this is only judging by what I've seen and what I've heard. I've heard from you, Michael, and other people who've written it that it doesn't really work all that well on the PS4 and Xbox One.
Well, again, I didn't play it. This is from what I've heard from other people.
True.
You're just trying to pass the buck to me.
I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying that's what I've heard. But I've heard that, and I'm wondering why that is a thing. Like, why doesn't it work on those consoles?
Because it's different.
But why would it not work, though? It's being marketed on the Xbox. Why wouldn't it work?
Well, I don't know. I haven't. You know how they did those the Night City watches?
Mm-hmm.
Were those hour things that they did weekly?
Sure.
Kinda.
Yeah.
I didn't watch any of those.
Neither did I.
No, so I don't know. Why are you saying they advertise it that way? I mean, if you're talking about the commercials, I don't think that's actually on the Xbox. I think it's just like a CGI little montage they make.
Why would they make that then? That's silly.
Well, everyone does that.
But I feel like
That's silly.
it just seems a bit misleading.
I mean, I think literally everyone does that.
That's literally the whole point of marketing.
No, it's not.
Yeah, they make a CGI thing of all the exciting parts, or like the quote-unquote things you can do, and then, flashy music and Keanu Reeves, and that's it.
But why does it look so bad on console, though?
I don't know. I don't work for CD Projekt Red.
Well, you should, maybe.
Go to Poland. Learn Polish.
How about you start working for these people, Andrew?
But I know that we have a friend of ours who has it on the Xbox One X. I haven't talked to him about it, but I've seen him play it. It seems that he's playing it pretty well. I don't know if you guys have talked to him about it, but does he say
it's crashed
that
a
it's
lot.
good?
Yeah, it crashes all the time for him.
Right on. So we got some
And there's lots of
stuff in
performance problems. And I asked him, because I was curious, and I asked him, does this make you want to buy the new Xbox, the Series X? And he's like, yes, 100%. Like, now I really want to get it. Like, this is incentive.
So you're saying this is all planned?
No. No.
I don't think so either, because it was supposed to come out in April?
I don't know.
This year,
the
right?
original release date, wasn't it like last year?
Yeah.
Yes, I think.
I'm pretty sure it was last year, then got delayed to this spring, then got delayed to this fall, then got delayed to December 10th.
Yep.
When it actually launched.
Shoot, man. I've seen some
Shoot, man.
really weird screenshots of people just not even having faces. Like it just being the little the barest of textures on their face and stuff like that. And I've seen Michael sent me a TikTok. It was pretty funny of a demo from 2018 being it's
it was when they're walking on the street and there's a bunch of people crossing them.
It's a very crowded street and all that. Lighting's good, and then it goes to this sad, poor, badly lit area of the city. Now, it could have been because he's playing at night or whatever, but it just looked way different. The color tone was really off and all that. And that was from 2018, so I'm thinking why does that look so bad now in 2020? I just don't understand that.
Those things are usually high produced, right? They usually spend a lot of time just to make those videos.
I think so, but that was from 2018 though.
But they also I think it's what they call pre-rendered. So it's in engine, but they have so much time to create each frame. So it's this is technically in the game, but since it's 2 years out, it's not working. It's not a work in it's still a work in progress, and obviously they were nowhere close to releasing. So they're okay, we're just gonna show what it could be, what we're aiming for, and we're gonna try and hit that. But if we don't, that's why so many games get downgraded. Ubisoft's notorious for that. They're
true.
Here's our bar, but then when it releases, nowhere even close to that.
I wasn't there for the Witcher 3 launch. I don't know if you were, Zach, or
bad.
Michael. It was pretty bad too, right?
Yeah,
just
it
as bad,
just
maybe?
as bad with bugs at least.
I've seen some of the bugs for Cyberpunk, a freaky the car would flip over and just get stuck or something. I've seen a lot of bad frame rate where it looks unplayable sometimes because it's just so freaking choppy. But that's pretty much just on like the base models of the consoles, like the very first PS4 and the Xbox One when they just came out. So I don't know if it's that much better on the Xbox One X. I mean, again, our friend has it, but he says it crashes a lot, so maybe it's not that much better. I don't know. Doesn't seem very worth it right now, in my opinion. I mean, it wasn't supposed to come out with next gen consoles already out there.
Oh,
like it was supposed to come out with the current gen or the previous gen being like the main thing. So that kind of is weird to me because it almost seems like because it got delayed more, they kind of shifted their focus on like showing like all the good parts. But it seems like they only like recorded that stuff on the PC. So it's like it's almost like we're getting like a different game on the console. Feels like it to me. I don't know. I've seen a lot of videos and like screenshots of the differences, and it just looks like night and day different. And I've seen like the Xbox Series X perform pretty well with it and the PS5, but like still those consoles are like fucking super rare right now. Like I don't even know if Michael's tried to get a PS5 yet.
Why'd you
Again,
do that?
I don't know. I'm just wondering.
I've waited. I threw in the towel. Remember, it's not possible. Like GameStop did some random thing today. Like, oh, we're gonna sell some in store. I didn't know about it till like 3 hours later. So I was like, too late. They're probably already taken. I
understand that it's gonna be buggy. I mean, from The Witcher, I guess you could kind of expect that, but you would hope that that wouldn't be the case, you know. But I also have heard some wild thing that I guess like people who reviewed the game weren't allowed to show their own footage of it or something like that. Like they were given footage to put in. So I was like, wait a minute, this is kind of weird because like, yes, you're saying like you can't record it and show your own footage because clearly it seems like they weren't like wanting the public to see what it would look like on the base consoles, like the Xbox One and the PS4. I was like, that's kind of weird. I mean, like, why would you do that? You know, doesn't that seem like just weird to you? Like, it just seems like they were just trying to hide it
to the very end. To guess, it's more because they don't want like the review to like show all kinds of crazy bugs, and I don't think there was like any like ill will. Like they weren't like any bad intentions. Like, oh, we're just gonna hide this and then release a completely buggy game. I think they were planning because all those reviewers weren't going to be playing with like the day one patch where like theoretically like if everything went perfectly all those bugs would be fixed in that patch, and I think that's what they were hoping for when they put that policy in. So like, oh, we don't want the reviews to show all these bugs that might not be there like when people can actually start playing it. I think that's why they did that. And like they let all the reviewers, they let them update their reviews, like the videos, like after launch day. Like, okay, now you can have your own video, like your own experience in there.
And that patch is already out and been like, did it change? Like
it helped a bit.
Okay. So not much then.
Like the most extreme things, like I guess like one of the biggest things was NPCs would just completely ignore like certain objects. They just walk through walls or cars or anything like they're not there, and that would happen all the time.
Wow.
And like big stuff like that, I think that got fixed, but there's still plenty of issues, as you guys can see.
Yeah, I've been looking at them like, I think like I think IGN gave it like a 9, like the review, like, which is good. Like, that's a good thing, but like I've heard everything that's good about it is the story is good, which is thank God.
Story game?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I heard that the story is good because I remember like way back a few episodes ago, like I was thinking that the story might suck. That the story was going to be bad. I didn't think that the graphics or the way that the frame rates or anything would be like affected. I was completely wrong on that apparently, because now the whole thing that's wrong with it is the technical aspect of it. But hopefully the patches are continuing to come out and all that, and hopefully that this somewhat weird launch of just like what does the game look like and how does it run is just swept under the rug pretty quickly, because I still want to play the game. Like, I still want to play it. But seeing it like that, I'm like, I hope it just, like, we need more patches. More patches, please. Did you see any of that, Michael? Did it kind of, like I don't know, like, make you, like, kind of question, like, should I even buy this right now?
I wasn't going to buy it right now. I was already going to wait. Now I'm definitely going to wait. I don't want to deal with that stuff. It seems frustrating. Especially when the characters are, like, stuck in animations. And if it's one of those, you need to escort them somewhere, and they literally won't move from the one spot, like you can't do anything.
Yeah.
You can't walk into them and push them. You just gotta load up some old save. Probably lose like 20 minutes. freaking stinks. Alex, in other sad gaming news, we finally heard that Halo's coming out fall next year.
2021. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Man, most likely in November.
They were so close to having it, and then pulled the rug right out of it.
We would have had it for at least 4 weeks now, if it had maintained that original date.
Yeah. But Michael, you caught them though. You texted me. You caught them. They saw how the reception was for how the game looked like.
Oh.
And now we got the screenshots of a new looking Spartan, a kind of a screenshot of a map or whatever. The game looks a lot better. I know they're just screenshots, but if what they're saying, if they're putting out there that confidently, it seems like they're going to go a graphic overhaul or something, because it was not looking very good. That's what I'm thinking though.
Yeah, and it's funny how close they were to the shit almost coming out.
Well, I mean, look at what everything is being promoted, like Butterfinger, all that shit with Halo in it.
They could not have picked a better maybe Payday, better candy.
Payday. Fuck yeah.
That for Andrew to not be able to get and get the codes for. He's not gonna eat. Maybe he'll buy it and then throw it away. I don't know, and just keep the wrapper.
But it's okay, man. We got Master Chief in Fortnite, so it's all good.
Oh God.
Fine. Yeah, it's a blessed day.
It's all good, and you could tell they were wanting to put this game out, but the whole bullshit with the way it looked, I was and I think that 343 just hates me. Honestly, I think they just hate me.
We've had this conversation. They 100%.
They hate me. You. They hate people like me in particular, because I think that
obnoxious little.
Yeah. Because I was the one part of the people that shit on them because of the way the game looks, and now they delayed it an entire year. Now, hopefully, that this 1 year,
it's more than a year.
It's sure. Well, we got the news in December still of the delay, so it's gonna be. But you're right. They did announce the delay in August, so hopefully that more than a year is good enough for them.
What did you say to Alex? 5 years. It took
5 years, and they gave us bullshit, right? that demo was a bit trashy. Now, I agree that when you loaded it and watched it in 4K and all that, it looked a lot better than the stream version. I understand that, but the first impression counts a lot. And when we saw it, Michael, I agree. We were all pretty much in sync. This looks like poop.
But do you have faith in this 1 more year?
I hope so. I hope that 343 saw what they were about to ship us, and the reception wasn't very good, and they saw that, and then they're like, "You guys, we cannot put this out here."
Alex,
I think
so.
Here comes the hammer.
Yeah, no. So the demo.
I'm ready.
What they were going to release with.
True.
You know
I
that,
understand
right?
that. But again,
hold on. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Let me finish. Good. Okay. So if you actually read their post, all the stuff that their screenshots and everything, that's what they were trying to ship with. That stuff, that's already ready. That's what they would have shipped with. Mm-hmm. But they're going to use the extra year to fix bugs, to add extra stuff too, stuff that they weren't planning on. You know how there's that famous, they call him Craig the Brute. He's just the
the brute face,
neutral face. Yeah,
you punch.
They're gonna. I mean, he already wasn't going to be shipping with that kind of face. They just didn't have facial animations in yet. Mm-hmm. And then they're going to be oh, well, now we have an extra year. Now we can go and add stuff that we wanted to. We can add hair for them, beards and hairdos and whatnot. So they're not just completely bald and weird looking.
Yeah.
And then they're going to change some other stuff that they're okay, the reception to the event, we can change some minor things, like make rocks look a little more realistic, make some better transitions, so things don't just look like they're popping in and out of existence, and just it's more finer tuning stuff rather than oh, now it's gonna look completely different with that extra year.
Yes. But I feel that's great. I'm glad that they're taking the time to do that. That's fantastic. But I just feel when that is being said now, after what we've seen,
I think it was
from that
partially said back then,
that Xbox event, and then previously getting that freaking crazy, reveal of Halo Infinite coming out. I just feel that's kind of just a response that, holy fuck, they're onto us right now. We need to actually make this a lot better than we thought.
That wasn't going to be the game.
Well, you don't know that, though.
I think it said it was a work in progress.
Yeah.
I understand that, Andrew. But it's all about the first impression,
but you're so angry as if that is going to be the game. It wasn't. It never was.
Well, why would they do that then? Why do that? Why market it for
trying
the...
to make the release date. Xbox was really banking on it. Yeah, you can bet Phil Spencer was like, hey, do everything in your power to make that. When did it release? Like November something?
13th.
Yeah, November 13th. Make that release date. And he was really pushing for it. And then I'm sure after that, it finally gave... Like, I'm sure 343, everybody there was saying, like, hey, we can't make that date. But they probably didn't have a lot of weight behind their voice. But then once the fans jumped in too, they're like, okay, now we have to listen to them. And now we can push it back. And I'm sure they don't even need a year, but they're going to just take that full year to make sure they get everything absolutely right.
Well,
Yeah, Alex.
I expect a perfect fucking game. Day one out of that. I mean, I'm with you, Zach. I understand that it's hard for them to make
why they hate him.
the dates and all that and to make, like, deadlines. But I'm sorry, bro. If you needed us to be outraged and all that for you to work harder, fucking fire everybody from 343. Fire them all.
I said.
No. That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying.
I know,
That's what I'm saying.
and that's wrong.
This is Exhibit B.
Fire everybody because they
They
clearly
don't get a game.
I would rather not have a game, honestly, than have that piece of shit game.
I would like it.
Of course you would. You would enjoy the Master Chief in Fortnite. You have no say.
I would. I do.
Or you enjoy him.
I do.
You
Very
actually
much
prefer
so.
that more than
I'm
anything.
very pleased.
Yeah, I know you are. But what I'm saying is, if you needed us
Good job.
to outrage and cry about fucking Craig, look at that. They're putting their own memes that we made for them in the fucking game. Talk about fucking absolute horrible things.
Okay.
Horrible things.
Like,
What would you rather them do? Be like, oh, it didn't exist. Never happened. Like, it happened. Get over it. Move on. Why not just embrace it? That's how adults handle things.
Embrace the memes that they made to mock you?
Yeah, who cares? Because they know that's not what it's actually going to look like in the end.
Then why lie about it?
Why what?
How are they lying? What was the lie?
The way the
Who
game
lied?
is. If what the game looks when you're advertising it doesn't look like the game that when it comes out and we play, then you lied.
It says on the
That's
bottom
not
of the
lying.
screen that
It's just
the
not
actual
ready.
finished product.
Well, why is it not ready, bro? It's taken them 5 freaking years to make this game.
They
and
haven't
they're
been
still
making
not
it for
done.
5 years.
Why? But why though? I don't understand why. Fire everybody. They need to be gone.
You're asking us as if we work there.
This is why
and sit
they
in
don't
on the
like it.
meetings.
No. I know.
That's why they hate you.
I have a lot of outlandish things that I say about these people. I know, but that's just because I expect a lot from them.
Expect too much.
I shouldn't though. I really shouldn't.
Because
they cater to you.
They get paid
Yes, you
so
shouldn't. Tell
much.
yourself that.
They get paid so much money to do this.
Do they?
I don't understand. And if
you
they're
know that?
hiring people who actually love Halo, then why is it so hard? I don't understand.
I don't know.
I don't
work
understand. I really don't.
I don't
343
work
to me
there.
is
Zach doesn't work there.
just a mystery.
Michael doesn't work there.
Like I feel like it just feels like these people are just being made to work on Halo. It I don't know.
Made? Like
Yeah.
they're manufactured?
No,
people?
no, that they're making them do
Like
it.
they're chained to a desk and like,
Yeah.
hey, you work on this.
I just don't get the same love
You know, they're allowed to
from
leave.
their product.
They
I
don't.
I understand that, but they also need a job. So like
Whoa.
it's I don't know. I get a bad feeling, and that's why they hate me. That's why they hate me.
Oh yeah, they 100. I don't know anyone that works there, but I know they hate you.
And
I told them.
totally,
I was like, hey, this guy, he's a bad guy.
I totally
Don't
applaud
listen to
that. Hate me all you want, please.
They don't like you.
I don't care.
They like me though.
Of course they like you.
Buy
You
the
would
game.
buy everything from them. That's why.
Yeah, if the game had came out the way that it looked in that demo, Andrew would have been sitting there happily playing it, and you would come in there, Andrew, this looks like shit. It's like, I know, it's Halo. I like it though.
Fine to me.
I'm the chief. I
It's
got
like, oh, look at this Halo
I mean,
Infinite.
if it had released looking like that, I think I still would have enjoyed the game as long as like the story was good. Because I mean,
Yeah.
the gameplay looks fine. Like
Yeah.
there was nothing wrong with that. So the only like last hurdle was probably bugs, and then just getting the art up to sniff.
Yeah. I don't know why you're having a temper tantrum.
I expect
I mean,
more from
I
people.
understand why I'm saying that. Toward
You have
because you just
outlandish expectations of
have the
everything.
worst expectations. You don't understand what things are happening at all.
Like
So, of course,
I
you
just
are
feel
acting like
that
this.
that if they needed the fans to fucking outcry the way that they did, for them to get an extension to put out a game that they already thought was going to make the launch date, that they were okay releasing this garbage day one. They
None
were
of us
okay
know
with
that.
it. Well, that was the day before. it only took for the outrage to happen before they announced that, oh, well, yeah, we're delaying it a whole year plus.
Yes.
So, we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm getting bad vibes.
I have nothing but great vibes.
I know.
It's a Halo game.
Alex,
that's gonna come out.
you're
that's
like,
good.
directing your rage towards every single employee at 343 when
oh,
really,
yes.
like, it's probably like one person in charge.
Then that person should be fired.
Probably.
Should be fired, bro. This is an outrage.
We need a whistleblower in there.
Yeah.
Alex, go work for him. We need a whistleblower.
I gotta undercover what's happening there because I believe nothing
My
is
God.
getting done.
Andrew, go
Nothing
in.
is getting done. Please get in there.
Oh,
Say
I would love to get in there.
I will be your promoter. I will do this. I will do that. Just let me in. Please
Yes.
let me in, and then you report back to me
Oh.
of what is happening. That way I can expose
I'll
that
just become
shit.
their puppet and like, oh, it's fine.
We were thinking about putting Master Chief in Fortnite. Do it, please now.
Please do it.
What about Monster Hunter? Do
They
it.
wouldn't have suggested that. Andrew would have suggested that.
Oh yeah. Dude, if Master
Put him
Chief,
in Apex.
if Master Chief
Hyperscape.
went to fucking Monster Hunter, oh my god, imagine that.
Monster Hunter.
I mean, he already has an energy sword. He could fight the monsters just like that. It's simple. They put fucking Geralt of Rivia in it. Why not
Michael,
Master
would
Chief?
it work? Do you think? You're the only one here that's actually played that game.
That game's all focused on like melee weapons. There's only like one gun. Even then, that gun turns into a sword. So I don't know what Chief would do, what he
Brute
would
shot.
utilize in there, unless he just used their stuff. I mean,
Well, the
This
brute
is
shot
fire.
has like a blade on the butt, so we can just like use it to shoot and slash. Also, the gravity hammer. That could be another
maybe
weapon.
he should just punch everything. He's so strong.
Could work.
At that point, they should just get Chris Redfield in there.
Yep.
They were put Leon in there. They didn't put Chris Redfield in there. Pissed me off.
What is up with you and Chris Redfield?
All right,
Nah,
there's
it's
not
just-
enough
it's
time
just
left
a-
in the podcast.
Yeah,
A whole 30 minutes.
it's
left.
just a joke that spiraled into a bigger joke for me.
Now, Michael, after hearing my spiel about 343, are you more on my side now, or are you just like, this guy's fucking
I don't think
insane?
anyone's on your side.
I'm for once I'm more on your side than the other side, but I
He
think
said
it is.
more. He didn't say he's on your side.
He said more, though, than before, though.
You're still on an island by yourself.
I'm not as outraged because my like
Yeah.
Halo core love has like gotten smaller just a little bit after Halo 5. I don't know. I think the whole situation's funny, how close we were to it, and then it got, because this is all too familiar for me. Happened with The Last of Us. Happened with Final Fantasy 7. Even then, both games did not get received very well. So hopefully, this one breaks the pattern of being delayed and then not doing so hot in the end.
Yeah.
Because I do miss Halo. I do miss the excitement I had over it.
I do,
Halo
too.
5 just frustrated me so much.
Like, seeing that gameplay, like, it doesn't look that great, but I still want to play that game.
It doesn't
Like, the
sound like
gameplay
it at
looked
all in the
really
last 20
good
minutes.
to me. I was just so mad about, first of all, just the way it looked. Like, I don't know, in the first place, I was just like, it's got to look better. It's got to look better. And then just like,
I believe that's what they're working on.
I understand that, but I'm still on the fence with that. But I still think it's gonna play well. I hope the story is well, because Halo 5 and 4 not good. So we gotta hope and pray that it gets better. We can only hope and pray. Remember?
I
Well,
liked the simplicity of the gameplay they were showing, and then they did the fucking grappling hook, and I was like, red flag.
I liked that though. That was kind of cool.
Because you're almost flying, huh? It's
No,
almost like
no.
your aviation. You're
No,
fucking
because
flying over the map.
it brought the fantasy to life of throwing
What fantasy?
The fusion coil in Halo. You could throw that thing now. Instead of just shooting it and like rolling it to the enemy and shooting it, you could legit throw it to them. That is so cool.
You're saying that like you had dreamed about doing that since forever.
Sounds like you're
but
stealing.
I never once had I ever thought I wanted to do that.
Really?
I mean, it's cool, but like
Yeah.
I'm not saying like, oh, I've always wanted to do that since Halo 1. I would just want to pick up this explosive barrel and yeet it at somebody.
Well, it's only because like usually when I play Halo, like it's those things can be used to blow up and kill enemies. But it seems like maybe like 75% of the time they're never in the right spot to do it, or like it never happens. So like seeing that when in the trailer and the demo was like, oh, finally, that's like that puts that fusion coil or whatever into better use now. Like that's actually being used well. I thought though. So I was like, that's pretty cool. I like that.
You thought.
I thought, yeah. You didn't think that though?
No.
You're so fucking boring on that though. What do you want from Halo Infinite?
I just want Halo Infinite.
No. Well, what do you want from it? There's got to be something that you want out of it.
He just wants it, bro. Anything they put in,
Master Chief.
thumbs up.
That's it. Multiplayer.
You want a good story though.
Yeah.
You want good vehicles.
I like the basic stuff that everyone expects. You know, just better. That's it. Not much to say.
Maybe the only way that Andrew would not want it is if they just, for some reason, said we're not doing multiplayer in this Halo.
Oh, that would be amazing.
I think Andrew would go ballistic.
I would.
There's no way he'd buy it.
Single player.
He'd be tweeting at them, single player's dead, multiplayer is the way of the future.
Well, because aren't they like doing like the whole thing where the multiplayer is free?
Yeah.
So you're only playing. Oh, you're only paying $60 for the campaign.
Well, you don't know if it's $60.
Oh God! Like that just makes me even more like scared. 80?
Wow.
No way.
No, it'd probably be less.
It'd be
that's
less.
where Zach was leaning towards.
But that just makes me sad because the quality is not going to be there.
You don't know
Why?
that. Have you played Fortnite?
If Cyberpunk
is so high
is $60, why would Halo be $40?
That's because they're also independent, and 343 is owned by Microsoft, who's like $1 trillion company. So
true.
They can just eat that loss because they don't care about that.
But I don't think they would
all their profits come from after the game launches with the multiplayer.
Yeah, but again, that they are also a big company. So I still, what Zach just said? Yeah. But I still feel like, even though they're so big, I can't see them wanting to just take a loss like that. I just don't think that's in the big
you
company
get to play
mentality.
It for free.
Yeah, but
so
like, no, but I mean but I'm going back to cutting the price, cutting down the price of the campaign. Like, if they were to cut that from 60 like to 40, let's say, I wouldn't think that they would want to do that just because of how big they are. It would seem like, oh, well, it's like a telling sign that the game's not going to be that good.
It's a telling sign that single player is just dead. All the money's in multiplayer.
80 million
value
pre-orders for Cyberpunk 2077, bro.
It has multiplayer.
How is it? No, it doesn't.
It will.
It will, but it doesn't
not right now, Andrew.
Those pre-orders are from the single-player game itself.
I know. I was just pushing your buttons.
I know. I love that when you do that, though.
You're a sicko.
Michael, we were talking a lot a couple days ago about the new stuff coming from our good old friends at Disney. Andrew's friends at Disney. Andrew loves Disney.
They're not my friends.
I know they're not your friends, but you love them. You love and hate them, sort of, in a way.
I tolerate them.
Mm-hmm. A lot of things were announced, which I did not expect would happen because, pandemic and all that. Who knows if this stuff can even be shot yet or anything like that, or even made. So, like...
Oh, they'll do it.
They have to. I mean, they got to make money.
No, they don't have to, but...
Their parks are shut down. They have to do something.
Okay.
So they got to do something like that. But I think that they announced a lot of new stuff, a lot of Marvel, which I got to say I'm not excited for at all. A lot of Star Wars, which I am, and some Pixar stuff that I thought were pretty cool. However, there's one thing that really excited me.
Alien.
No, not Alien.
Give me a minute.
You
reboot
have
of,
to know.
Turner and the Hooch with Josh Peck.
No, not that. Not that. You know this.
The Princess and the Frog show.
No, not that.
I thought it was one thing, but now I know what it is.
Give me a minute. It is the... What the hell is her name? The stupid dragon movie that's coming out.
No, man, you're so wrong. You had it yesterday.
I'm just joking, just to piss you off.
Michael, do you have any ideas?
Is it the Buzz Lightyear origin story?
Oh yeah. Oh my God, dude. Out of all the things that Star Wars put out, I liked a lot of them, but I was not expecting, nor to be this excited, for them to make a fucking Buzz Lightyear origin story movie.
We really started with this out of everything they announced.
Dude, I seeing that picture of Buzz Lightyear, like all seriousness and like a spacesuit, and like saying like a test pilot's story at the beginning of Buzz Lightyear. I'm like, oh my God, it's like they made this movie for me, bro. Holy fuck. I can tell nobody's excited. What happened?
I am excited, but
I'm angry.
I know it's exactly what Alex wants. Like, if there was anything that Disney could have made, like, specifically for Alex, it would have been this.
Yeah.
There's honestly nothing else they could have made specifically for Alex.
Dude, I
Buzz Lightyear stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck me.
Seeing that...
Like, I'll watch it. I'm excited.
Hell yeah, you are.
But, God.
But would you enjoy to the fact that knowing that this was made for me.
I mean, yeah.
Like I feel like that'd be pretty hard for you to do.
I'm frustrated because he's a toy. So what kind of fucking origin story can he have?
Well, Michael, you see, you haven't spruced up on a bit of the Buzz Lightyear lore.
I've seen the show.
They have a show called The Buzz Lightyear
yes,
Star Command.
I've seen it.
And the movie, and also the description on the back of his toy box of how he's a space ranger of Star Command. So there's a lot of stuff that they can just make up and make a good movie out of.
So then shouldn't this all be just a figment of his imagination? Because he's not the only Buzz Lightyear.
True.
No, there's a person.
There's a lot of space rangers out there. So that could
the also... origin story should just be that all of a sudden one day he wakes up, he gains consciousness, and he's in the box. That's it. That's how he starts.
Well, that's already done. That's in Toy Story. He literally thinks he's actually a space ranger, but he's just a toy. So they've done that before.
Furthering his fucking delusions that he's anything more than a toy.
Yeah, maybe at the end of the movie he wakes up and he's in the toy box. And then he's like, "What is this? What am I doing?"
They're going to show him as like a little boy or something, like seeing the jets fly in the sky, and he's going to be like, "I want to be that one day." And you're going to resonate with it so much.
Oh my God.
Because you love flying.
I mean, it's like
and it's going to be the dumbest thing ever. I'm not going with you. I'm not watching this. I'm not sitting in the same theater as you, bro. There's no way.
Man. Oh, man. That just breaks my heart, Michael. That makes me so sad because that looks like it's going to just bring the joy out of me. I'm going to laugh, cry, scream. You just
Please don't.
All emotions will be let out in that movie theater, I think. Hopefully, if it even makes it there.
It tanks.
Please. No. It can't tank. It cannot tank, dude. That was like the biggest thing that I took out from that, though. And... there's a couple of other things, like obviously like the Obi-Wan series. Okay,
don't act like they're like bottom tier in comparison to Buzz Lightyear. Like, there's some other things.
They're not. They're like right there, but like Buzz Lightyear was like number one, man. Holy crap! I know that makes you mad. But what's your most anticipated thing that you saw there?
The more news that I hear about the Spider-Man 3 movie, I'm getting so excited. Like the more characters that they're adding. Holy crap. Like the most recent one was what's his name? Daredevil. Forgot the actor's name.
Oh, Charlie Cox from the show.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's going to be in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's freaking awesome because I thought they were done with him in the show.
Yeah.
That thing was sealed tight.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's coming back. They brought back Doc Ock, Alex. Come on.
I saw that, yeah. And that just means that they're going to do like Sinister 6, right? Possibly. They have to.
I think they have to. There's no way that... No. Okay. That's the next one. Oh, my God.
Uh-huh. But that's good.
Giamatti.
That actually be kind of cool, though, to see like the multiple Spider-Man universes all assemble to become the actual Sinister Six.
Wait a minute.
Like you got...
Stop.
What?
We've talked about this before, where they were trying to make a... Can you look over there? Where they were trying to make a Sinister Six movie, and you were just swatting it down saying it's the worst idea ever invented. They shouldn't even dare try. But now here you are praising them for attempting to have the Sinister Six.
Yes.
What's the deal?
The deal is...
Don't look at me.
The deal is they put in the Doc Ock from Spider-Man 2. I'm all in, bro. I'm all in. Now, before they were going to try to do their own thing, like in the Amazing Spider-Man and make it their own and like be like probably shitty. But now since you have all these other elements coming in, other characters in that whole Marvel fucking blanket, I feel like it could be pretty cool. Like I'm not saying it's going to be great though. I'm saying it could be pretty cool. Hopefully it is great though, but hopefully it is good. I mean,
they're just going to shove Tobey Maguire in as a post-credit scene. And that's it. That's all his screen time is going to be, bro.
You probably like predicted it right then and there. Like that could be the thing.
The 2 seconds ago.
That he's just said that 2 seconds of him just being in it at the end credits, which would not be the worst thing because that means he would be in the future.
The worst thing.
But it means he would be in the next movie or maybe another one after that. So it's not the worst thing though.
Toby should just kill the other Spider-Man and be bad.
God, dude. God,
now killed Tom Holland.
My brother.
New Spider-Man.
My brother says he hopes that they bring in the Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield and they kill Tobey and Tom. And Andrew's the only one that lives because that's his favorite Spider-Man.
Really?
That'd be funny.
Really?
Yeah.
I would laugh.
He said they just have him replace Tom Holland. He didn't like Tobey and he doesn't care for Tom.
How can anybody not like Toby?
Best. Dude, Toby's he's such a nice Spider-Man. He's so nice and
Is he nice?
I think so.
He has a phase.
Yeah, he does have a phase, but he grows out of that phase though, and he becomes a better person.
Corrupted?
That is true.
He was he was true.
I'm sure that Zach is like not very excited about Spider-Man until they announced that Mysterio's returning.
Yes.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
I am. I've said it. I've said it so many times on here specifically. Oh, he's coming back. He wasn't done. You guys didn't believe me, but I knew. I knew Jake was coming back.
I don't know if they'll use him though. I think at this point, I don't know if they could add any more like leader ones to the Sinister Six, because then like who's gonna take charge? And that's kind of like their flaw as a group, is that none of them want to work for each other. But if they start off with too many that are like already like leader quality, they're not going to be able to do it. So I don't know if Mysterio can do that, because they already have Doc Ock, maybe Vulture,
maybe.
I don't know. Maybe Electro will just be like, yeah, sure, I just want to kill the bug, kill Spider.
Kill the bug. I love how that's like a joke. Like, I'm gonna kill the bug. Who also said that? Harry Osborn. The bug's your friend or something like that. How's the bug? I hate that because that's so degrading. He's not a bug. He's an arachnid. Stupid. Well, he's not even that. He's human. As an arachnid.
Speaking of bugs, they also announced Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Gross.
Oh yeah, you don't like the Ant-Man movies. My bad.
The second one is not very good.
I liked it.
The second one is the whole reason they were able to beat Thanos in Endgame.
It's not that good though. I don't think so.
They shouldn't have been able to beat Thanos. Thanos should have won.
Yeah, that was all luck. That rat, such luck. Like, oh, here's a rat. Beep, there he is. But what is the Quantumania? What is that though? Like just another
I don't know
dimension thing.
It's like Toy Story Mania.
I was saying it seems like at least with these next few movies that are coming out, they're really going deep into like the multiverse, time travel kind of shit, like exploring everything off world, because you got Spider-Man multiverse, Doctor Strange multiverse, and then also this, which is probably just quantum leaping everywhere. I don't know what they're going to be fighting though.
Do you feel like that's like a lot of just like universe jumping and all that, like time and universe, just anything can happen now basically with all that? I
think it's their way of bringing in all these new characters that they want, since they want to go more cosmic with all these new heroes. It's a way for them to bridge this gap of them being like light years away in space and bringing them, like somehow relating them to Earth. Because like why would the Guardians return to Earth anymore?
And
they're gonna have Thor.
They announced a Fantastic Four movie, so they got to bring those guys in there too.
They got to get Galactus in somehow. He's not just going to stumble across Earth.
Yeah, I feel like what's going to happen is that there's going to be like a little small phase, like where they just mess up with that whole thing, and then they bring everybody new in, say hello and all that, and then they'll stop that whole multiverse thing, because that's going to get I feel like it would be a little confusing for a lot of people if they kept doing it and all the time. You know, like they can't just keep doing that, because once they get the new characters in, it might just stop, and whoever's a new bad guy who came in there, they'll just have to do like the whole thing again, like they did before, but now with this new bad guy and with new characters, because they'll have the Fantastic Four, She-Hulk, and all those people in the shows and all that. They'll probably keep like, what's their faces? Falcon and Winter Soldier. They'll still be there. Thor and all them will probably be like there and out like that. I can't really see them going back to Earth really, unless like the big bad guy comes back again. You know, I just don't see that happening. I feel like
if Galactus is a cloud, I'm gonna lose it.
Oh, that'll be so cool.
Oh no! Why?
Because
how do you beat a cloud?
Exactly, bro. That's like the ultimate bad guy. Ultimate bad guy. Get Green Lantern or the Silver Surfer to do it, right?
If it's a cloud, their bullshit is gonna be like, oh, like we just gotta use this kind of particle and we'll make a bomb, and we gotta get to the center of the cloud. And then that's it. They're just going to have someone fly up there and kill themselves.
Yeah, bro. Just like in Iron Man 1 or Avengers 1. Do the same thing all over again. That's what's going to happen, bro.
They should go Luigi's Mansion, get a big vacuum cleaner, and just suck them up.
Nice. I like that.
That could be a thing.
That's what I'm hoping for. Because I don't care about this.
Luigi.
Oh, Zach, I just want to get your reaction. Like, what was your thought going on when all this shit was getting announced? Like, I'm pretty sure you didn't like look at it, but
I didn't.
Maybe
really,
you saw it.
I didn't pay attention like as they were announcing it like live. So I just like refreshed Twitter, and then I saw like, oh, here's like 30 things that Disney and Star Wars just announced. And wasn't there some other thing going on? Oh yeah, the Video Game Awards. Yeah, so I pretty much saw everything just going like all at once, and I don't know. I just kind of glossed over a lot of it because, I mean, almost all the tweets I saw, it was just the name of the movie or the show, and I don't know anything about any of these things. So I'm like, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know this. So I just kept scrolling past. So, I mean, the only thing I actually saw that I somewhat reacted to was Fantastic Four being made, Alien TV show, and then what's his name, Hayden Christensen being in
an Obi-Wan.
The Obi-Wan show.
Obi-Wan, yeah.
Alex, you must be ecstatic.
I am. I'm very excited. I want that to be very, very good. Like, there's a lot of pressure on that.
Bitch to moan when it was like about to get canceled or something.
I was about to bitch and moan because it's just like I don't understand why these people are in control of all this if they can't get their shit together. It just doesn't seem like
3-4-3 all over again.
Exactly. They're pulling a 3-4-3.
Public enemy number one.
Everybody quit. Get out.
No, it's just like I just want the right people involved in the projects. That's all I want. I don't want schmucks there. I don't want people who are there just for a check. All right? I want people there to actually care about that. So when they announced that, like, Hayden Christensen's coming back, I'm like, oh, they kind of care about this. I like that. I'm happy. But because before I'm like, Obi-Wan in it, Ewan McGregor, awesome, badass, I'm in. But now that you add Hayden Christensen playing Darth Vader, it just gets me a little bit more juiced up.
But I need to ask you again, Alex, because I still do not understand. That's cool that he's back, but if they're going to use James Earl Jones as the voice, then you're not going to hear him. So what's the point? And then if they use his voice, that's just going to upset everyone.
I'm hinting at a bit of a couple of scenes, maybe even like episodes of just him not even in the suit, or maybe flashbacks.
Just
or
like
something.
all you see is this part of him,
or maybe something.
Or what is it?
Yeah, because like I'm hinting at more than just him in the Darth Vader suit. I think I don't know. I just feel like if they're going to bring it back like that, they got to have something more than just him walking around in the suit. I don't see him.
What if they have like flashbacks?
Yeah, that's another thing that they could do. That
take a page out of Arrow.
Flashbacks. Oh, a flashback is Arrow, like coined by Arrow.
I mean, it became a staple.
Did you watch
Arrow.
the show Arrow?
Fuck no.
Well, you missed a lot of flashbacks.
5 years of 5 years of flashbacks, and then it came full circle. The end of the flashbacks was where season 1 started.
Oh my god!
And they said, fucking more flashbacks. More. We left some stuff out.
Mm-hmm. And then they went flash forwards. They started going that way instead of the other way.
Oh, and I noticed that they're taking another page out of Arrowverse with Star Wars. They're doing like the Mandalorian, Ahsoka show, and the Rangers of the New Republic are supposed to be part of that whole Mandalorian universe thing.
I would say Marvel is worse off already. So many spin-offs.
Oh, they have so many.
And it wasn't even like they built it up. It was just like, boom.
But isn't that a good thing?
As Avengers is done, now we're just gonna like it's not like a natural tree where it's like, oh, okay, this will like occasionally spin off here and here. It's like, nope, instantly just.
Yep.
But that's so good though, right? You get so much content.
It did not work for Arrow. Look at what happened.
True.
Look at Arrow.
And Alex, think of like just the average fan, like doesn't know about any of this stuff. Like, why would they care about, like, what if? I don't care about that.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you.
The only ones who are actually able to pull this off are,
what
Walking
if?
Dead.
True.
That's like such a niche.
Well, we don't know if they can pull it off yet, Andrew.
They only have like 2 branches. It's going fine right now.
Yeah. Well, they at that point, Walking Dead is just trying to survive just to survive. Like they have no end in sight.
There's
their main show is
zombie
dying.
apocalypse.
I understand.
They're in Fortnite, bro.
I know that was so bad, dude. I couldn't believe that. They're trying hard to just be relevant.
Our new characters, Master Chief and Daryl Dixon.
See, if anything, they should have announced that before Kratos and Master Chief, because I'm pretty sure nobody cares now.
I don't think anybody
like that they were the last ones. Like, oh, one last thing, Daryl and Michonne. It's like, Why?
I agree with you, but like you said, Zach, who the fuck would watch What If, right? Like I would not watch that shit. That seems so stupid. But somebody else would though.
A lot of people.
Somebody else would. Exactly. That's why they're making so many different shows, because not everybody's gonna watch the same show, I think. So that's why I believe this is a big push for Disney Plus's original content, because right now they have nothing, basically. They have nothing. They needed something. So I think this is like their big boost, their big push for that service, and I think it's going to be good.
Suck.
I'm waiting for Stephen Amell to be the next Mandalorian that he comes across in the show. They've had some key actors as him. Stephen Amell's next.
You want that to happen? So
that
bad.
or he's being added in Fortnite. One or the other.
Wait, not even Green Arrow, just Stephen Amell.
Yeah, just Stephen Amell.
I would shoot myself. What would he wear though? What would he wear? What would he be wearing?
He's not that. His different skins are his Arrowverse, his Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle skin, his Code 8 skin.
But those are all characters. What is Stephen Amell's skin? Like, is there something that he wears like on Instagram or something that you noticed?
No, I'll pay attention to that. But if he wore just his Oliver Queen clothes, that'd be great. He always wore like a sweater with a shirt underneath, or like a nice collared shirt.
Imagine they put in Oliver Queen, not even Arrow, just Oliver Queen.
That'd be funny. I would laugh.
You'd buy it, huh?
For day.
Would
yes.
Bro, you're the worst, dude. That is so bad.
It's funny.
Michael, what's the most anticipated thing from that whole thing? Just one thing. Just tell me one thing was your most anticipated from the Disney Investors
The whole
Day.
Disney event?
Yeah. You were pretty keeping up with it pretty hard. Or more than I was. Because you told me the things. I didn't even know that it was happening.
Maybe Bad Batch? Nah, just kidding.
Oh, no. What'd you call it before? Bad Bitch? That was funny.
Yep.
Yes, I misread it. I thought it said Bad Bitch, and I was like, I don't know what this is supposed to be.
Ooh, I'm in.
You know, I would have been more excited for She-Hulk when they announced that what's his name is coming back as Abomination.
Oh, Tim Roth?
I was hoping the next line would be that Edward Norton's
Stephen
coming
Amell
back
is
as Bruce Banner.
Oh, they can't do that, dude.
Or Stephen Amell is going to be Bruce Banner.
They can't do that.
They
love their
dude,
boy,
sucks.
Mark Ruffalo.
Ruffalo's awful. He doesn't give a shit about Hulk. Why is he still doing it?
You know why.
They probably cut his pay after he spoiled everything.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was funny. But so She-Hulk, number one?
No. It's between Fantastic Four and Spider-Man, because I want them to do Fantastic Four right. Although I love the old ones, they're not the best.
We need to watch those, Michael.
But Michael has very specific castings for
those movies
Four.
aren't that bad.
Oh yeah, I want John Krasinski and Emily Blunt as Mr. and Mrs. Fantastic.
That's almost too perfect.
And
though.
then Stephen Amell
That's like
as Human
perfect.
Torch.
No.
And then
Robbie Amell
Kevin
as the
James as the Thing.
Yes.
James. Oh God, dude. That'd be so funny.
Yeah.
That'd be funny, actually. But all right, Fantastic Four. Andrew, anything most anticipated?
I would say out of like the new stuff that's coming out, I would say Alien, because that's gonna be that's probably the biggest challenge of honestly everything that they announced. Like I know everything else is new, but that's gonna be a bitch to take down. Like to do it right too, because there's so much history with that already.
Yeah.
And to do it
And the budget has to be pretty big.
Yep.
For that.
And to do it as a TV show, I don't know.
And on Earth, right? First time they're gonna be on Earth.
Yep.
Really?
cool.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're
So
Their
like
budget better be huge.
the order for that is massive. Like it's bigger than it's as big as like doing the Avengers again. Like doing an Alien thing is that's a headache.
Yeah.
But obviously Spider-Man and then Fantastic Four and just all the Star Wars stuff, because all of it's just names at this point. So there's really I can't really pick one over the other.
and like a little.
Oh, I guess no. I'll pick the Droid show. That one. Looks the best
droid
one.
story.
Droid show.
Nope.
Really?
I fucking love R2D2 and C3PO.
I know.
If they just go on a little quest together, episodic little thing, that'd be so
They're gonna
badass.
use
That might be pretty
Motherfucker,
cool.
dude.
That'd be funny. That'd be hella cute though.
For someone who hates Disney, you just eat it up. Eat it all up.
Right
no matter
though.
what they throw out at
Right.
you.
There's some things where he can't stand or even be around, but then other things, gobble gobble. like this is the good stuff. This is his Disney stuff that he likes. Drinks it.
When I saw Lando, I was pissed.
Why?
Why?
Huh? Lando?
They're doing like a Lando show for himself. Yeah.
Why?
I don't care.
Why? Oh.
I don't care about Lando.
Well, you don't have to watch it then.
He's done. Just leave him.
Oh, dude, he's so back though. Him and the Rise of Skywalker are so good. How you
didn't
doing,
watch that-
Chewbacca?
I didn't watch that film.
Oh, good. Don't watch it. And maybe one more thing that I'm really excited about was Michael's gonna hate this. Y'all are gonna hate this.
The I Am Groot show?
No, the Rogue Squadron movie.
No, because that's just because you like planes.
I love aviation.
Little
bro.
kid.
Oh, there was that other one that you were like, I'm getting Top Gun vibes from this.
It was Rangers of the New Republic. Just because like the little graphic design that they had was kind of similar to Top Gun. I got that feel. But I was so sold on the director Patty Jenkins saying that I couldn't find a good enough fighter pilot story anywhere until now. Puts on the helmet and the jumpsuit. I'm like, oh my god, dude. Another movie made for me. Are you kidding? I
I
couldn't
hope
believe
all
it.
of these are not actually made for you and made for like an 8-year-old, and just so you can get even more ballistically angry.
Hey, trust me. If it's bad, I'll be ballistically angry. Trust me.
Well, I didn't say bad. I
20
said designed for children.
It'll probably be
That
good.
too,
You
that too,
but still
that too.
somehow be mad.
Yeah. But
Alex,
I
even
swear
if
to
it is
God,
bad,
dude,
you might have those blinders on. Like Andrew's just excited for all this Star Wars stuff. It might be bad. We might be telling you straight to your face, Alex, this is bad. You're like, bro, it's fucking amazing. Have you seen the
True.
fights, the air fight, dog fights in it?
True.
Amazing.
I could feel being in that cockpit.
I
taking
want that
out
though.
enemy fighters.
I want that so badly though. Like
Oh,
I want
why?
that. There's not like 2020 has robbed me of Top Gun Maverick, so I need
It's gonna-
something
it still
to
exists
fill
somewhere.
that need for speed. I need that. I need it, dude.
Fast and Furious.
I've already
Arc 2,
seen
the
those,
video game
bro.
with Vin Diesel.
I've already seen those though. I don't want to play the video game. That looks like ass.
No, Arc 2. That looks good.
Yeah, with
Oh.
Vin Diesel.
That dude, I saw the trailer. I was
Great,
and
right?
I was just my jaw dropped. How good it looked.
Fantastic.
It looked good. Like I was like, what the hell? I thought it looked pretty cool. With Vin Diesel, Michael, you got to be all in on this, bro. This is your boy, Vin Diesel.
But he's not my boy.
Yeah, he is. He's your boy.
Stephen Amell is my
He's
boy.
family.
Oh, no.
He's one of your boys.
Stephen Amell is his boy. He'll go to the ends of the earth.
You saw
And
that, right, Michael? The Arc 2 trailer?
I did see that.
I didn't
tight, huh?
watch the trailer. I watched
No, it
like,
was not
frames
tight.
without any audio. I was dying.
It looked like a live-action Crudes movie, and I was like, what the hell is this?
Crudes. You're putting Arc with the Crudes, man. Crudes.
That's a good
God.
thing. The Arc should be thrilled. They made
Yeah.
2 Croods movies.
Also, I didn't understand why they're doing Arc 2. I thought they would have just been adding stuff to the
Fixing
original.
Arc 1.
Well, Arc 1
Yeah.
is garbage, so that's why. I think. I don't know.
You think? And
Everybody else likes it, apparently.
I don't know if that statement's even true.
A lot of people like it. I did not like it.
I think it was terrible at first, and it's gotten better, so now it has an audience. But I don't know if everybody likes it.
Dude, is No Man's Sky good? I've been seeing some stuff
I
about
think
that.
it is now.
Uh-huh.
Like, there's lots to do. You can actually play with your friends pretty easily now. So, and there's like base building and like survival stuff. So, I think now it's actually probably a pretty good game.
Zach, is Enlisted coming out soon? Like,
Enlisted,
to buy?
not
Enlisted.
Enlisted.
Oh, fuck. Okay, never mind. It's like a World War II shooter that's like
Battlefield
Oh,
5,
it's got like no, not the VR. That's Medal of Honor.
Oh,
yeah.
It's like you play with a squad
It's
of
called
AI,
Enlisted.
but it's like 10 people are in a squad. Not a squad, but 10 people play. Each of them have a squad, and when you die, you kind of shift to the other player in the squad. So it's like it's weird.
Never
It's
heard of
like
this.
yeah, it's kind of weird, but it looks pretty cool. And they got like it looks like almost like post-scriptum gameplay a bit, kind of like that quality.
Is it on Xbox?
Yes, it is, or Series X, I believe, but I can't play it yet. It says like I don't know, early access
no,
or
it's
something
in
like
game
that.
preview, Zach. So
Game
you
preview,
You get
yeah.
pay to play it, but you know.
Okay.
I played an old Battlefield game like that once. The original Xbox. You just like swap between soldiers, and the camera just goes across the battlefield. Then you're in the head of the next one.
The other game I was playing that's like this is when you die, you just go to the sky, and then it gives you like a timer, and you just go right back. After like you hit the respawn, and it goes right back.
Battlefield
I think 5 or V.
1.
No V.
Oh,
This
V.
guy's being cheeky. Alex.
No, I'm not.
Smack him across the face.
Yeah, but those are all controlled players by people. not with AI, and not like an absolute dud that Battlefield 5 was, in my opinion.
Well,
it looks a lot better. I think like the battles look better. I'm interested in that. I want to see that.
Battlefield.
And you're finally playing Jedi Fallen Order.
Yes.
After so long, dude.
Like 2 years.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah. I'm enjoying it a lot.
Yeah.
I'm just going right through it because I want to play.
Andrew enjoyed that 1 hour he played 2 years ago when he was showing us the game, and then just never touched it again. Didn't mean he didn't like it. He was just busy.
I'm interested to see Andrew playing this game because there's so many like skills and finesse and shit that you get. But I picture Andrew just like picking up guys, throwing them at each other, like throwing his lightsaber over and over and over again. I don't know. I feel like you keep it very simple.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell me of your experience so far, like how it's different from the first time you played it? Like, was the first time you played it were you like kind of scared or annoyed?
I wasn't scared.
And just like got tired of it and quit.
Scared.
No,
it's not a scary game. Alex.
I don't know what happened. There was probably some multiplayer game where there was some thing going on. I was like, oh fuck yeah, let's get right back into it. But like. Usually when I play multiplayer games, I'll have like a little boost. Like there'll be like a moment where it's like I want to play a story game, and I'll play like 6 hours, and it's like, you know what, I want to go back to multiplayer, and I'll play 200 hours. I'm like, I think it's time to go back. I have my little spurts, except for multiplayer, it's not a little spurt. It's a fucking year-long phase.
Needle in the arm.
So what planet are you on?
I don't. Zepho.
Earth.
Zepho. Okay, cool. And with your.
It's not Earth, Michael.
With your player, like your skill tree, do you favor more lightsaber combat, force? Like, how do you play the game?
Oh yeah, I use a lot more lightsaber. Yeah.
Are you annoyed by the NPCs just killing you, or
no?
Do you have it like on an easy mode?
I have it on easy.
Like the easiest, or like
no, not the easiest. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't say easy or normal or hard.
I'm curious because I haven't seen you play it. Since that one time,
there's a reason
we were watching you play it, and you literally took none of our advice on how to kill the.
No,
boss.
Yeah, no.
But that was on purpose, right?
I don't remember. It was 2 years ago.
It was actually last year.
That's a long time. It's 300 days plus.
I don't know. I remember when we saw you play it, I just knew you're gonna never play this again. Like never. And I'm curious to think that once. This next coming week when season 1 drops for Black Ops, you'll be done with it. It'll just be thrown away.
Oh, Andrew's gonna get stuck, and then that game's not gonna see Andrew's face for like 2 years. And
probably never, actually.
And then he's starting over because he already forgot everything.
I had to start over, but I zipped through that so fast.
Alex, I want you to just barge into the room when he's playing it and see if he closes the game, since he does not want you watching him play it.
But I know that he's playing it. He's told me this. So I
the Xbox
just stream
also
it.
Tells you.
True, yeah, that too. Just stream it though.
No.
Why?
No.
Come
on. I don't want you guys to even watch. I don't want any backseat gaming
going on.
Andrew
has such a bad experience of us watching him play The Witcher. Skyrim.
Yeah. I remember those days. Yeah.
Red Dead.
I mean, everyone else who watches has fun, but I don't. And that's not the whole point for me to have fun.
Yes, it is, but it's also you should make it fun for us when we watch you, because that's what's so fun about that. That's why when you get Michael, Zach, and G in it, and other people, I go there to not only see you but to laugh at G sometimes, just to see what happens. Because sometimes the clips, when they're kind of out of context, it's not as good as the build-up when that happens. And I like that about it. But I understand why you don't play it on stream, because usually you play
animals.
Call of Duty or something like that with us. And we are animals. Very much so. And I'm sorry if you banned me. You probably did, though. Or
no,
have you not?
It's usually Michael.
Michael,
yeah, I usually ban you. What's up?
Oh, yeah. You ban me. But I think I might be banned to be on your stream, though.
I said if we move up from the level I am now, you are going to be banned.
Damn.
Probably will.
Make a burner account,
Just
Alex.
can't trust
You'll
you.
never know.
I should. Well, no, I think he means me being in the party.
Oh, I don't think he wants anything to do with you.
Why not, though?
You're so untrustworthy.
Oh, come on.
And you always complain, why are these the rules? I don't make rules, Alex.
You're like a Trojan horse of breaking TOS. Andrew has all these precautions to not breach anything, and then you come in there It's doing all the wrong shit. Trying
you
to
not
expose
only
Andrew.
break the rules, but you encourage others to break the rules as well.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. For real?
And then you complain to me. It's like, Andrew, why are you so dumb? Like, I don't write these rules.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like... I don't know. I just feel like those rules are kind of stupid. They kind of limit the fun a bit.
I probably agree, but I can't do anything about it.
Sure. All right, let's end it there. How about that?
Okay.
You doing good?
I'm good.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening to this episode or watching on YouTube. You can find Andrew's stream, still streaming, Average Elite 1 at Twitch. Go ahead and give a plug.
Huh? Oh, the plug. Follow me on Average Elite 1 on Twitch and Twitter. Play every day at noon, no matter what.
Nope. Not every
Usually
day at
about
noon.
1 o'clock.
Sometimes it's noon, sometimes it's 3 p.m.
But he does stream every day, though. Every weekday.
Day.
Every weekday. So you can...
Every weekday, Monday through Friday.
Yep, you'll see him there. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Michael. Thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you guys next week.